Hi Rockstars, it's Dariusz here, Dariusz Zimnok, and welcome to the third training session about setting up the Google Plus and YouTube tools for our business. Okay, so we'll get straight into it. Yesterday that I recorded. The last session we have set up the Gmail account, so that was helpful for people who never created a Gmail account. And I am assuming that everybody have taken note of the email address that I've selected, the Gmail account email, and also the password. So let's just go through the process of setting up now the Google Plus. Okay, so we open up the browser, which you can use Firefox, or you can use Google Chrome, whichever one. I don't really use Internet Explorer that much for various reasons. But so we onto the page of Google Chrome, and in the right hand side corner you should have the Gmail icon. Okay, alternatively, and the other icons. If not, all you need to do in here in the address bar, just type in gmail.com. okay, and that should open up, but I don't want to confuse it because I already have the account set up. You might not have the account set up. If you do have account set up, all you do here, to ignore the ones that you have, you just add account and put the new one in here. So let's just go through the exercise. So we'll choose the Gmail account that I've set up yesterday for our team. Okay, so it's a okay, so that's the way to get into, and just put a password in here. So that's way to do it, one way to do it. But I want to go back to the blank sort of situation where some of you might have it, where you don't have a Gmail account set, or you didn't have a Gmail account and you're starting and you don't have a memory in any of the browsers. So you just go to this icon here, the Gmail icon, click on that, and that basically takes you to the same page. We go to add. We will change this again to the Global Shift Team. .com, and in here we'll put the password. So that's the password you have set up yesterday, or at the last session, to set up your Gmail account. Okay, you can save this, you can allow the program to save the passwords for you if you want. So we're back into this page. That's where we finished yesterday. That was basically the blank brand new Gmail account page. Okay, so what I want to take you guys is to actually right hand side top corner here, where your email address is actually showing, the newly created the email address is showing. And if you click on that, on this little drop down tab in here, in this window here, it gives you the option to join Google. Okay, so just click on that, and in here, this should be partially populated. So it will give you the first name, your last name. Obviously, I have set this account for a team, as a team account. Now, that sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't, because the Google programs are very much driven towards the Microsoft free platforms. You know, they're driven more of individual, if you like. They're not so much set up to be a free tool for major businesses or businesses of, you know, large scale businesses. So there's a lot of algorithms in behind the programs that will prevent you from putting some business name or you know, some fancy name, but some of them will go through. And for instance, in our case, the Global Shift is recognized as our first and last name, which is great, so we can use that. And there was obviously some other data that we've provided, including the birthday. I just put it like a bogus birthday address because it's for our group, but you will have your details in there. So we continue to the upgrade. So in our case here, the window popped up telling me that the Global Shift is not a personal name, which you already know, and asking us if we want to go back and create a personal page or want to proceed with the name that we have, right? So we just proceed anyway. You're not going to see that if you're setting up your personal page. You're not going to see this window. Okay, so this particular page allows us to add people to your page, and that's you can do this later, so it doesn't have to be done now, but it's very important because that's the whole idea of us setting up the Google Plus account. So when there's an event notification going out, everybody in that group that will be actually registered, connected to the account, will automatically link and will be notified and will be able to access the Google Plus, let's say Hangout on Air. We cannot connect anyone to Hangout on Air to the actually live event to the virtual room unless they have Google Plus account and they're linked to the other page, if that makes sense. So it's very important to have that, but I say it can, those people, anybody can be added later. So I'm just doing this for example so we can find myself. So Darius, there's a lot of Dariuses obviously. So we'll try to Darius. There we go. So I'm here. So Adam, I'm gonna add this as a friends, family, acquaintances, following. So I just say to the friend circles, okay? Okay, get it, bang. So here we go. So that's basically what the whole idea behind it is. So once we got the account set up, we can go in there and create the links so the accounts are linked and then we become part of the same group. That's the whole power of it. Okay, so basically let's just give you a bit of example. We continue. Okay, so this page is basically opportunity to go through and select things of interest. This is not that important and it can be done later. You can go through and select things of interest later rather than trying to go through all these different pages and groups and trying to figure it out. You know, that's not that important at the moment. So we continue. It's suggesting that we might want to add more people, which once again we can do this later. So we're going to do continue. Okay, so in here we've got to finish, or is the page allowing us to finish off the profile. The important thing is here you can personalize this by adding a photograph that you like. Okay, so you can take the photograph of you if you're sitting in the front of the camera, your webcam or your laptop camera. You can take a photograph right here, or you upload photograph from your own computer. From your computer here, that's the option. Select from your computer, and you know, for the purpose of that exercise, I'm going to find the same photograph that we used for our Facebook page. I know it's there somewhere, just have to find it. Here, that's the one here. Okay, so we let the computer now. Sometimes the photograph have to be of specific size. It can't be too big and it can't be too small. Now, most cases the photograph will be fine, but if it's, if it's above 2.4 or 2.2 megapixels, it will reject it, have to be smaller. But look, in most cases you find that the photographs are good, so you can adjust the size of the photograph that you want to actually use, and when you're happy with it, you go set it up as a profile picture and the job is done. Okay, so here we go. So we've got this profile and we just got to finish here, bang. Okay, now in here what actually happens, it allows you once again to you know, a bit of a tutorial here. So we won't worry about it, this thing here. it allows you once again to customize your you know, bit of a tutorial about customizing the profile and so forth. But the whole idea for us was to set up. Now that open up, actually that's important, it open up the generic page. It's not actually your profile, okay? This is generic home page. So to click in here, it will load up your page, and as you can see, there's a photograph that we just loaded up and the details we have provided. So we're just about there. Now the critical thing is, and this is why we're doing all this, is to actually connect, to link, okay? So to link people, we go to the home, to the tab, to the drop down tab on the left, okay? And out of drop down menu, select people, and that will open up. Now this might not be populated, subject to, you know, we've been around with this Gmail and the Google Plus for a while, so there's a lot of, you know, connections through the Gmail accounts, through, you know, Facebook, whatever. There's a YouTube, there's a lot of connection. On your page, it might be nothing, maybe some, but the computer would, the system will always try to recommend people that you might know or have some sort of connection with, okay? So what I want to do specifically here is connect when you set up to connect you to Global Shift page, okay? And also to my page, so we can invite you and you can participate in the events, virtual events. So finding me, if you know, you can go through the page of people. That is myself here. So if the picture, so that's example, if the picture turns up, if the person turns up in here, it's easy because all you're doing is add this person. So you go, okay, add friend, okay, bang, that's done, okay? And it shows you that it's linked, friend, that it's linked. Now, if the person you want to link to is not showing up, you might have to find them. And in this particular case, because the Global Shift team account is new, it's not going to be here, more than likely won't be here, so we've got to find it. So let's do this. Global Shift. So there's a few of them pop up, so I just to make sure we've got the right one, I do the search anyway, and that will open up proper window. There you go. There is the one that we set up. You see there's other ones in here, so you've got to be careful that you don't pick the wrong one. But this one here, that's the photograph we used. It's the same photograph that's on our Facebook page. So we just add this as a friend, okay? And that's basically, there we go, it's confirmed that it's friend, okay? So that's in our circles now, so we just go click to the profile, and that's basically it. That's done, guys. So now we're practically ready to connect and play. So that's as simple as that, okay? Well, that's it for this particular section. That was the most important one to set up, was the Google Plus, so we can connect on the virtual, in the virtual rooms, in virtual meetings, and use it that way. And now the next one will be about using that account now to connect it to YouTube and setting up the YouTube account. So that's it for this one. See you in the next one. See you in the next tutorial.